I'm Denver criminal defense attorney Michael Becker. When clients hire me who have past felony convictions, they're often worried about getting slammed with a life sentence for getting a third strike in Colorado. In many cases, we may be able to get their current felony charge reduced to a misdemeanor or possibly dismissed, so the habitual offender statutes will not apply. But it's important to understand how the laws work and why it's so important to have an experienced legal counsel fighting for you. Under C.R.S. 18-1.3-801, there are 4 classes of habitual criminals. 1. The little habitual law applies to people with 2 felony convictions from separate cases within the last 10 years. After a third felony conviction, the penalty may be 3 times the maximum normal sentence. 2. The big habitual law applies to people who have 3 prior felony convictions from separate cases. After a 4th felony conviction, the penalty may be 4 times the maximum normal sentence. 3. The life habitual law applies to people who have been convicted under the big habitual statute and then get convicted of a violent felony. The penalty may be mandatory life in prison with possible parole after 40 years. And 4. Finally, the 3 strikes law applies to people with 2 prior convictions of a Class 1 felony, a Level 1 drug felony, a Class 2 felony, or Class 3 violent felony. If they then get convicted a 3rd time for one of these felonies, the penalty will be mandatory life in prison with possible parole after 40 years. If you've been arrested in Colorado, call my legal team for a free consultation at 303-222-0330. Our experienced attorneys at the Colorado Legal Defense Group will do everything possible to try to get your charges reduced or dismissed.